Hello, Cleveland, and everyone from everywhere else. Welcome to your 10-minute TA for the day, Monday, starting the week with a drop in the price, just like we predicted yesterday. If you were watching yesterday's video, or you go back and watch it, you'll see that we said likely what was going to happen was this Adam and Eve that we noticed on the 22-minute chart more so. But we said that Adam and Eve was going to hit, and it didn't quite hit like some double tops do where it comes straight down, but it kind of just slowly did it that way. It's kind of like a here, watch this. It's kind of like a Nike swoosh. It comes down and then slowly comes back up. Anyway, we're going to get rid of the double top there because that definitely hits. And now, where are we at? Well, we're right in the golden pocket. Like we said that we would possibly bring, that we said yesterday where price possibly would get to. Now, my hopium scenario was that the 90-minute 200 would hold price up as support. That didn't work out. But hey, look, price is now down in the golden pocket, which is a likely reversal area. And if we just adjust this bull flag that we sort of drew out yesterday, we kind of like, I kind of just took the measured move and put it there, but if we actually want to draw it out, it looks more like that, something like that, and then we can move you over, be it, and no, not you, and then click, copy, let's go. All right, so if it broke out from the lower bounds, we're looking at a measured move now of up to about 98K. Not bad. But with the RSI being now in bearish territory and under its signal line, we are seeing some possibly more downside ahead of us today and going into tonight. But the Stokes are oversold. So perhaps not. Perhaps we'll see the Stokes heading upwards. Let's take a look at the 22 to see which direction the Stokes might be going. Oh, the 22 doesn't look good either. Although I guess this RSI could double bottom here along with the Stokes. They could double bottom here. And if they do, then that would actually be a bullish div with lows coming in lower like that on price. But here on RSI, they'd be even if that RSI can stay right where it is now. If it can reverse from here, basically. All right. Yeah, that's the tentative bullish outlook, but if you notice, we have kind of already fallen out of that. Kind of already fallen out of it. It would have been more like this, and we fell out of it. Even this one, we fell out of it. So I think that the bullish scenario is not quite the one we should go with. I think the bearish scenario is still coming. What's underneath us? Look, we're getting under the 200 here on the 22-minute chart now as well. What's underneath us on price that could give us support? Well, that 85K support level can definitely give us support. We also see the Bollinger Bands have tightened, and we are finding price down here at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. Again, in this golden pocket for the reversal zone on the Fib retracement for this last run-up that we just had. All right. Volatility still super high, so a move back up to the top of the Bollinger Bands, not out of the cards, but being under the 200 does have us having to be tentatively bearish. Now, moving on to the 6-hour chart, we see that RSI has also fallen into the bearish territory, gone under its signal line, and the stochastics have fallen out of their stuck period in overbought territory period, and are heading to the downside. Now, if the Stokes here can find a reversal and start heading back to the upside, well, then this one here on the 6 hour might catch. And that would indicate to us that perhaps these daily Stokes will continue their push to the upside. Although we have seen the RSI now come down a bit. If that happens, though, that RSI could form a head and shoulders on the RSI. Yeah, you can form patterns on RSI as well. Shoulder, head, and then another shoulder would be there, and then back into bullish territory. Now, if that happens, we'd also see this also forming the shoulder. Now, we wanted to see the shoulder not break under 89.8, that support that we have there, but it did. So now that kind of invalidates that pattern, although it could get real wonky. It could stop here at 85, still put in a higher low. That'd be a right shoulder, but a real wonky one considering that the left shoulder is pretty much flat over here. But yeah, still there technically, but we want to see 85 hold. Otherwise, back to the bottom of the pattern, which would be down here, near 77. Candle sticking this wick, perhaps. I think there's a CME gap there as well. Anyway, back to this 6 hour chart, you'll notice, what was this measured move for the bear flag? Well, it's down to 77. Well, like we just talked about, that if this 85 breaks, then, well, yeah, we got 82 also for, support. But if 85 breaks, 82 most likely will as well. And then we can maybe see some candle bodies come down into that 77 range again. So was this a dead cat bounce? Well, what's a dead cat bounce? That means that this whole thing is dead. And we're in a bear market and we're not going to recover and we're not going to see any more all-time highs. And that's very much possible. I don't know what's going to happen, and neither do you. And if anybody tells you that they do, well, they're lying. So what do I want to see happen? I want to see price action at the very worst not get under that 200-day moving average at 82.5 currently. So we need that 82 level to hold for dear life. That would technically put in a double bottom if you don't count the wicks. And then we could see a move back up here to retest 99. 99.6. If that double bottom is, there. And then possibly, more further upside. But that's hopium. That's my hopium scenario. Right now, we're looking bearish. We're under the 200 on the 6 hour, under the 200 on the 90 minute. So I'm back to being bearish. Call me flip-floppy, but we're back under it. I mean, I'm still bullish on the daily. Longer term, we could still see a little bit, all-time high go up to 115, 116. But I think we're closer to the top of this bull run than we are the bottom. And my trading has been reflecting that recently. All right. Volatility still super high in all these, so massive moves can still be coming. Look how wide these Bollinger Bands are. The daily's kind of near the bottom too. 6 hours right in the middle. Could bounce right off that 21 right there. It's on the 21. Bounce off of it. Come back to the 200. Possible. I'm just taking a quick look. I like that the Bollinger Bands right there. It could bounce. It could bounce right here. This bull flag could happen. Let's watch. Let's watch and see. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Music has been provided by Luminist, Veloa, and Sex Squatch. You guys are awesome. Keep that ish up. If you made it this far, give me a like. Follow, subscribe. It'd be much appreciated. Much love. See you later.